We all need the oil of God's presence to start doing what God is wanting us to do. So I want to talk this morning about give me my mountain. So you're in Joshua right now. Let's have a look at this. It says, now the people of Judah approached Joshua at Gilgal, and Caleb, son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite, said to him, You know what the Lord said to Moses, the man of God at Kadesh Barnea, about you and me. I was 40 years old when Moses, the servant of the Lord, sent me from Kadesh Barnea to explore the land, and I brought him back a report according to my convictions. Is there somebody in here who's getting some conviction? Somebody in here who's going to bring back a different report? But my fellow Israelites who went up with me made the hearts of the people melt in fear. I, however, followed the Lord my God wholeheartedly. So on that day, Moses swore to me, the land on which your feet have walked will be your inheritance and that of your children forever, because you have followed the Lord my God wholeheartedly. This conference is partly about the fact that we get to renew our heart dedication to Jesus, that fresh zeal for his house would come in our hearts, and that there would be a wholeheartedness to living for Jesus. Now then, just as the Lord promised, he has kept me alive for 45 years since the time he said this to Moses, while Israel moved about in the wilderness. So here I am today, 85 years old. I am still as strong today as the day Moses sent me out. I'm just as vigorous. Don't you love that word? I'm just as vigorous to go out to battle now as I was then. I'm sure some men here would be quite happy to be just as vigorous at 85 as they were at 40. That's a nice word, but if we follow Christ, we become vigorous in our old age. Now give me this hill country that the Lord promised me that day. You yourself heard the Anakites were there. Their cities were large and fortified. There's going to be problems. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be obstacles. There's a recession. There's going to be things that we're coming up against. But the Lord has said, and I'm going to get my mountain. I'm going to get my mountain, he says. The Lord helping me. I will drive them out just as he said. And Joshua blessed Caleb, son of Jephunneh, and gave him Hebron as his inheritance. So Hebron belonged to Caleb, son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite, ever since, because he followed the Lord, the God of Israel, wholeheartedly. You see, there's 4 things that we need if we're going to take our mountain. Because I believe that God has taken us up the mountain, but I also believe Arise Conference that for some of us, there's a fresh cry that's got to come in our spirit where we begin to say, Lord, you've taken me to the mountain, but God, give me my mountain. Give me my mountain. There's a belief that needs to rise up on the inside of us that God has something for us to do. That God has something for us to do on the earth, and it's going to involve challenge, it's going to involve perseverance, but the cry will come on the inside, give me my mountain.